And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's China facing Montpellier.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And here's the starting 11 for China.
Well, it's the basic 4-4-2 formation, but played well it can be really effective. And key to its success are the wide midfield players. They have to be fit, they need to be able to run with the ball, and they need to double up with their fullbacks. It's a really tough role for them.
And the lineup for Montpellier.
Well, as you can see, they're playing with a front two, 3 central midfield players and a couple of wing-backs. It's a great system when played well, but it does leave them vulnerable to switches of play.
And the match begins. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well read to put an end to that attack. Well, she's playing with a purpose. A glorious chance. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Played over. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Zhao. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Can they take advantage? Pivotal moment defensively. Yao Ling Wei. Can they create something from here? Must be! And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity, certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
One 0 then. Bilbo. Plenty of options. Superb block. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, here it is again, and really you have to question the goalkeeper. She shouldn't be beaten inside that near post, even if it was a good strike.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Oh, big opportunity. Could be. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement, and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Yao Ling Wei. Zhang. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Océane Deslandes. And teammates to play it to. Gives it a go. And a goal it is. Just what she was hoping to contribute.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Wang. A good-looking play as she tries to get them onto the front foot. Is she going to finish? The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Charlotte Bilbao. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And the danger is averted. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Wang Shanshan. Now, let's see what they can do here. But they dealt with the threat posed. Well, they really had to be on their toes defensively, given the circumstances. On she goes in possession. Can she pick the right option? Can't miss, surely. A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Well, let's take another look. It's a really well-timed pass to break the offside line. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
And the ball is moving again. 3-2. Esther Bakem Niaro. And very deftly cut out. Yahweh. Now with Wang. And a chance to whip it in here. Lacrar. Bakem Niaro. Now with Torrent, moving it forward. Just the challenge that was required. Bakem Niaro. No, high quality defending. Wang. And the right place to cut out the pass. Wang. Yao Ling Wei. Zhang. Now the attack looks promising. Is it going to be? Surely! Well, that looked to be quite dangerous, but just a fraction off.
Well, I think this is a great call from the assistant. It's close, but it's definitely offside.
Torrent. Montpellier. Faustine Robert. Can they create something from here? In position and fired against the crossbar. And I think the threat has been averted.
Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though, they've got to make sure they don't let this slip.
Zhao. Gao Chen. Yao Ling Wei. Oh, she's broken things up magnificently. Robert. Nerilia Montpellier. And room now out on the flank. It should be! Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Plenty of support here. Surely! Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant! Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Not to be this time. Montpellier. Making progress. Well, being pressed here. There to take it away. Wang. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Bakem Niaro. Crossing opportunity. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Torrent. Bilbo. Now, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Wang Shuang. Now can she pick out a teammate? Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Robert. Estem Bakem Niaro. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Can they convert? There it is! 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, as you can see, it's a decent strike, but I'm not sure about the keeper here. She can't be beaten inside that near post.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Zhao. Now with Zhang. Well, just trying to drive her team forward here. And a very good challenge. Zhang Rui. Oh, she could be in. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Robert. Montpellier. Can she score? Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Taken short. Montpellier. Options in the centre. Is it going to be? Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. The verdict is offside here. Zhang. Yao Ling Wei. Zhang. Can they create something from here? Well, disappointing end to the move. Will it be? Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Charlotte Bilbao. Lacrar. Giving the ball to the opposition that time.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
Indeed, perhaps they can cash in again. Let's see. Decent position. It's a perfect challenge. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And that is how to block. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Yao Ling Wei. And players waiting in the centre. And this would reduce the deficit. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up?
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
Short corner taken. Interception to snuff out the danger. Gevitz. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. And a chance to whip it in here. And struggling to get the shot off. And it's come off the keeper. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending.
Well, what a magnificent save that was. It really was top-class goalkeeping.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to alleviate the pressure. Might really be able to trouble them here. Oh, it might happen for her here. And now she's scored not once, but twice. Thoroughly enjoying herself out there.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and the finish is really good. She just smashes that past the keeper. That's a top-quality goal.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Zhang Rui. And that will be a corner. Played over. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. And a time for cool heads. Couldn't keep it. Textbook defending inside the box. Bilbo. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And behind it's gone for a corner. Delivering it. Gao. Wang Shanshan. And getting the better of her marker. Chance to finish. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
And if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Robert. And options in the centre. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And the finish is excellent. She's strong, she's determined, and she keeps her composure. That's a really good goal.
And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. In position here to protect the ball. Wang Shuang. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Faustine Robert. There to win it back. Torrent. Robert. Oh, a vital interception. Something to worry about here. Well, now in a dangerous position. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here's the replay, and sometimes when you're being pressed high up the field, you have to go that little bit longer and not play out through the thirds, and that's what they tried to do here. They had their pocket picked, and suddenly they find the ball in the back of the net.
That's really good and effective physical play. Zhao Yuyi. The first half here comes to an end. Oh, big opportunity. Could be. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense... And a goal it is. Just what she was hoping to contribute. There it is. 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. And now she's scored not once, but twice. Thoroughly enjoying herself out there. And getting the better of her marker. Chance to finish. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. And options in the centre. And there it is. Another goal. And surely there's no way back from this now. Something to worry about here. Well, now in a dangerous position. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form... Away they go again. Second half is underway here. On she goes in possession. Can she pick the right option? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Good physical play. Chance here. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Breaking at pace. Maël Lacrar. Now with Torrent. Bakem Niaro. Well, they're keeping their opponents moving and guessing. A glorious chance. And the ball is loose. Oh, she's hit the woodwork.
Well, that was really close, wasn't it? She's a bit unlucky there.
Zhang Jin and Wang, determined defending. Montpellier. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? But nothing comes of it. Great opportunity! Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. And strong play here. Zhang. Really effective shielding under pressure. Marion Torrent. And she moves the ball with intent. Defensive excellence there. Oh, surely. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Zhao. They're using her considerable strength to shield the ball. Nerilia Montpellier. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Ready to fire. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. She just doesn't want to give the ball away. Zhang Rui. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Nerilia Montpellier. And making the run to the inside. And she's done it! She's made it a hat-trick! She's tearing this defence apart! What an individual performance!
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball, giving them a different option by moving in field. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Montpellier. Well, strong play here. Well, she's gliding through. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. It'll be a corner. Well, they're going for the short one. Giving it a try. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. Over it comes. Oh, tremendous header that time, but the goalkeeper was there. Well, another corner following on from the last one. Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. Zhang. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Robert. Esther Bakem Niaro. Strong play here. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Has the strength to hang on to it. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. And into the last 30 minutes now. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. It is a decent-looking attack here. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Wang Shuang. A really effective shielding under pressure. Now what can they do from here? Oh, tremendous block. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Marion Torrent. On she goes in possession. Can she pick the right option? Opportunity here. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And when through on goal, she makes no mistake. She just hits it so cleanly and with power. That's a great finish.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Zhang. Good strength to keep the ball. Oh, she's done brilliantly. Well, in the final analysis, it was good defending. Nerilia Mondesia. And still they wait for the chance. And she scored! It's gone in! And now she can run off and celebrate.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
Shielding the ball superbly. Wang. Now with Zhang. Wang. That's really good and effective physical play. And there's the goal she was hoping for. Now she can celebrate.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Getting through fantastic work here just to keep possession. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Decided to come in from the flank. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Nerilia Mondesia. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Oh, good hit, close shave. Zhao. Struggling to keep the ball. Bilbo. Esther Bakem Niaro. It should be! Pivotal moment defensively. "20 minutes to go in this one. Well, under pressure, but that doesn't bother her. And cuts inside. Still possibilities. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Mondesia. Nerilia Mondesia. And now she scored not once, but twice. Thoroughly enjoying herself out there.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
A really effective shielding under pressure. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Montpellier. Unable to skip past her marker. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Luna Nurgård-Gevitz. Esther Bakem-Niaro. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Zhang. Zhao. Well, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Well, shielding the ball admirably. It comes to nothing in the end. Well, strong play here. Torrent. Into the advanced position. Giving them a different option by moving in field. Chance to finish. Absolutely spot on with that challenge.
Well, these fans are starting to make their way to the exits here. The game is surely beyond them now.
Time for a change then. Wang Shanshan. Oh, the referee points to the spot. Penalty. Well, no card, just a warning and a fair few protestations.
Well, not every foul is a yellow card. I think the referee is right here.
Oh, so near, off the post. Well, they can keep possession now. Succeeded in keeping it in play. Dominika Shkorvankova. Ball's gone. Zhang Rui. Good strength to keep the ball. Going well. Well, using her considerable strength to shield the ball. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Shielding the ball superbly. Dominika Shkorvankova. Zhang Rui. Now with Wang. Good physical play. Trying to chisel a chance out of it. Just couldn't get it through. Robert. Nerilia Montpellier. And attempting the through ball. And what a magical save it was! Now, how about the short corner? Well, pressure building, another corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, really, it had to be further away from the keeper. Zhao. And strong play here. Wang. Tang. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. And successfully cut out. Nerilia Mondesir. Well, good-looking play with the ball at her feet. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. Well, opting for the short corner. Very quick thinking there. Yao Wei. Yao Ling Wei. Now with Wang. Useful looking ball. Oh, it was a close run thing, but the goalkeeper just got there first. Shkorvankova. Robert. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Strong play here. It's opening up for them, and it might be. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Has the strength to hang on to it. Yao Wei. Zhao Yuyi. Ball played nicely. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Shkorvankova. Plenty of support here. It'll be a corner. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, too close to the goalkeeper to really pose a threat. Shkorvankova. Yao. Well, she's gliding through. Still a chance. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Will it be? And she finds the back of the net. Right place, right time, and delivering for her team.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement, and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
Wang Shanshan. Wang. Yao Wei. Nicely timed tackle. Robert. Well, just trying to drive her team forward here. A glorious chance. And she's done it. She's made it a hat-trick. She's tearing this defence apart. What an individual performance.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. But look at the defenders. They lose their concentration, become sloppy with their marking, and as a result, they find the ball in the back of their net. Just not good enough.
Yao Lingwei. Tang Jiali. Shielding the ball superbly. Zhang. Opportunity here. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
What can they produce on the flank? Good strength to keep the ball in position. And there we have it. She's only gone and made it a brace. Nobody can stop her.
Well, here it is again, and really you have to question the goalkeeper. She shouldn't be beaten inside that near post, even if it was a good strike.
Tang. And she's waiting for teammates to arrive on the scene. Zhang Rui. Yao Wei. Yao. Tremendous block. Well, it looked threatening, but she's been deemed to be offside. Alexander. Montpellier. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
Wang. That's really good and effective physical play. And there's the goal she was hoping for. Now she can celebrate. Nerilia Montpellier. And now she's scored not once, but twice. Thoroughly enjoying herself out there. It's opening up for them, and it might be. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Will it be? And she finds the back of the net. Right place, right time. And Robert. Well, just trying to drive her team forward here. And she's done it! She's made it a hat-trick! She's tearing this defence apart. Opportunity here. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Good strength to keep the ball in position. And there we have it. She's only gone and made it a brace.